Okay, how do you do, fellow YouTubers? Back again with me, Ezra, and welcome back to KO Review, where we're reviewing KO stuff. The name is self-explanatory, I guess. And yeah, this time we're reviewing the Kasi 8020 Super Thunder. This toy, this is the box, by the way. The toy is on the back there. I'm gonna bring it up as soon as we're done with the box. But yeah, this toy is part of the Deformation Super Robot series that Kasi produced, and as you can see, there's a vehicle mode and robot mode. And what is interesting about this toy is that it can transform. They can transform. The series can transform from vehicle to robot mode and back without any need of parts forming at all. You can transform them without any need to taking apart any of the parts, just like a Lego former. And that's why I'm getting these guys here on my review this time. But yeah, let me just getting on the here on the box here. As you can see, here is the robot mode. And that's a vehicle mode looking really small, and you can see it's some kind of dual rotor helicopter. I don't know what's specific called. The name is Super Thunder. And yeah, deformation super robot is apparently deformation is the Chinese term for transforming stuff. And the vacuum fulmination. I assume this is the attack of this guy. I guess bunch of warning on the bottom. Robot mode. R54. Apparently it's part of the good guy. And wait, is that, let me just, by developing intelligence and inspiring potential to make children grow up with happiness. Yeah. Okay. 6 plus and 245 piece. And the back you can see the product itself and a bunch of other product too. They're all transforming, by the way, no need for any parts forming. And yeah, usual stuff. Our favor. Okay, then let's just get the box. I mean, get the box out of the way, and brings the toy here. Let me just adjust my camera so you can see this is the toy. So yeah, before really starting on the real review, I'm gonna rambling a little bit about this. So I found out about this guy on about early 2014. I found out about this guy, yeah, on the FW 2005 post when I was browsing the internet. I stumbled upon that posting about this Kasi toys that really transforming without any for transforming. So I thought like, oh yeah, that's really cool. So I'm looking for on the internet and I couldn't find them. So I give up after a while. But then last week I found them. I accidentally found them on the local online seller. They're on a clearance and the price is pretty decent, pretty affordable. So I get it. I get this guy. The order is already ran out. Actually, this guy is the only one that still available. So yeah, I get this guy, the Super Thunder. Now, what's interesting about this guy is this guy, besides the fact that they able to transform without any of transforming, is that the article that I found about this guy is up on the 2010. I saw the date in the article is up on 2010, which means this toy has around along before 2010, maybe 2009 and such. Well, Hasbro themselves just introduced Creo Transformers on 2011. And even then, the Creo Transformer can really transform properly. You have to take apart everything to transform them. So yeah, and they just really figured out how to do proper transformation on the brick toys with the battle changer about last year. So yeah, Creo, guess they really lit on things like this. But yeah, let's just get on the toys here. As you can see, this is a dual rotor helicopter with dual rotor. I don't know what it's supposed to be called. And let me just say this: they're not perfect. They're not the best, especially if the quality is not really the best, especially if you're used to playing with Lego. The quality is definitely inferior to Lego. Plastic quality on this guy is around, from my handling, it feels the same as the plastic quality on Creo. But then again, my experience with Creo aren't that much because I only have experience in Creo I only have some Creo Transformers minifigures from the blind bag. So yeah, that's all the experience I have with Creo. So yeah, I could be wrong about that, but yeah, from what I think they feels the same with Creo from my handling with them. Even though, but and all the parts, there's no knockoff on Creo or Mega Bloks parts. All of the parts are knockoff of Lego parts. And yeah, besides that, the plastic quality is pretty good, and their locking pretty good too. But they're a little bit sharp on the edge. The part is a little bit sharp on the edge and the corner, so you might want to be careful when you're building this guy. Sometimes it's a lot of OG if you're not careful, but I'm not gonna dwell too much on that. This is a KO knockoff after all. You know what what you're gonna expect on this, but yeah, this is a dual helicopter here, and as you can see, it's not the state of art engineering. You can probably pretty much already see which part become what later. And there's the rotor here. This one can no actually this one pretend that never happened. Yeah, this one can actually spin properly, and the other one is kinda stuck. It can spin but not as free as the other one. KO stuff. But yeah, the design itself is actually pretty cool, I think. And another interesting part, you can open the cockpit here, and you see here that focus. There's actually a spot here to put a minifig inside. So yeah, this guy can fit a minifig there. Minifig here, but even though there's no panel, but hey, at least that's right. And there's also landing gear here that spins freely here. Let me just show you how free the wheel is. See? They're rolling just fine. Pretty ironic, I think, considering this is supposed to be an air vehicle, not a land vehicle, so this is supposed to turn better than the wheels, but yeah, there's that. And yeah, aside from that, there's not much I can say. There's a valve back here. I don't know for what, but yeah, it's there. The bottom, not much to say here. And yeah, I think you can probably see. So yes, yeah, let's just get down to transformation now. So let me just adjust this a little bit. I'm not gonna really show 360. Yeah, I'll just show you a quick 360 here. So yeah, this guy is pretty big actually, and my hand is kinda tired from holding it, but it's a little bit floppy. But yeah, there's that. Let me just transform him. Let's transform him now. So to transform him, it's not that hard. First thing you wanna do, you're gonna separate this part. Yeah, like that. Is connected on this part. Come on, focus, camera. But once you done that, you're gonna separate this part like this, and then you're gonna straighten this part like that. And then this part, you're gonna fold it down. And then this, you're gonna turn it like that, so it is now facing you here. And then you bring it all the way and bring it down. Not all the way, but just one click before all the way. Do the same on the other side. That one click will be explained later. Straight this up. Come on, work with me. It's a little bit tight on some parts sometimes, but hey, again, KO stuff. Not much I can. Yeah, they're on a ratchet. There's a bunch of ratchet here, so you can carry that really strong. This is why I say you can really bring them all the way. Yeah, you just angle this, and the leg is there now. So if you want, you can have some kind of curve walk mode, but it's not really stable that way, as you can see there. Just continue, and then the next thing you want to do, this valve, you're gonna bring it down, and then fold it down as far as it could go. The cockpit, no, before you open the cockpit, you're gonna bring out the head here, like so, and then turn it on 180. This is gonna be the face, and open this part, let's angle it, and then fold this back. And then for the arm, not much, not really hard. Just fold this. Basically, you just straighten the propeller to make an arm. So yeah, like that. Do the same again on the other side. Okay, so yeah, and there is our robot mode. This is a pretty long review, isn't it? Yeah, if you'll excuse me, this is gonna be a little bit long. But hey, there's that too. But yeah, this is the robot mode. As you see, it's not perfect. There's a lot of improvement could be done here, but for what it is, for a mass-produced transforming robot, it's actually pretty neat. I think the design is based off Incinerator from the movie series. I forgot which, but I'm sure it's from movie Toyland, the Incinerator. And then yeah, there's some weirdness going on here. And my okay, but yeah, this guy is actually pretty neat. I think not much I can say there. There's a let me just adjust my camera a little bit again into focus. Bam, there you are. Yeah, this guy is yeah, not the best. As you can see, there's some kind of missile here on the chest and the head, and the face is just one clear piece here. So yeah, is an expressionless guy, I think. And displacement of valve is kind of stressed and a little bit yeah, there's that little bit awkward. And you can see there's not a huge actually. This backpack is actually pretty okay considering Hasbro actually make a bigger backpack on their first edition Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. So yeah, and all of the joint this guy's actually pretty possible because there's a ratchet here, so you can, and that happened again. Knock off. But yeah, the propeller now become some kind of weapon on them. You can move it here. You know how this works. Is the exact copy of Lego Ratchet. So ratchet here, so you can move all of this here, here, and the feet can move too. So yeah, this guy's pretty possible if you're actually patient enough to do that. And that's one flaw about this guy is that you can really bring the legs together more than this because the landing gear is on the way. But of course, this is a brick, so you can take them off. There's there a normal landing gear. You can take them off and make the legs goes all the way in. But for the sector review, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. This guy's actually pretty big actually, so around almost Voyager set, almost for Voyager size. So yeah, not bad actually. And yeah, that's all I can say for this guy, I think. So overall, as I said before, this guy is not perfect. There's a lot of improvement that could be made, but hey, considering there's knock off actually make their own design, their original design that actually transform properly. I'm gonna give them credit for that, no doubt. Yeah, just it is what it is, I guess. Let me know what you think about this guy on the comment section, and yeah, that's all I wanna say. Thank you for watching. See you next time on the next video.